Me and certain types of alcohol really don't get along. Like for the most part, I can handle like a Hennessy, Courvoisier, whiskey, you know, dark liquors, you know, get a little bit of apple juice in there. I can handle that to a certain extent. But lagers, beers, vodka, like the white spirits, don't really agree with my insides. And I learned this in two situations that my insides wish definitely did not happen. Now, the first time I ever got drunk, I was 18, drink responsibly. And my girlfriend at the time had invited me out with her brother, who had just come back from uni for the weekend, and her cousin, who she hadn't seen in a very long time. Now, I feel I have to point out that this was a white family. I'm not just saying that. This actually plays a part in what transpired that night. So I get picked up from the house. Oh yeah, around this time, I was living with family friends, well, family. I was in Guildford. And I just realized as I was saying that the only person in that house who knows this story is my best friend Umar and very few people. So this is kind of a confession I just deeped. Mom, Dad, everyone, sorry for what you're about to hear. Anyway, I get picked up at the house now. We go play some pool. I've never played pool, don't know nothing about the game. They're teaching me. We get in there, me, my girlfriend's brother, cousin and her were all just, you know, playing pool and drinking beer. Now her brother had gone to the bar and brought back these two big pictures of, I don't know what it was, it could have been Foster's or Stella, I don't know. He brought these two big pictures and was like, let's drink and shoot some pool. Cool, I'm not trying to kill the vibe, let's do it. We're drinking now, and my pride, my Nigerian pride kicked in because I see her brother, you know, really chugging down the beers. The foolish pride in me kicked in and I'm like, let me try and measure up to this guy. And a harsh truth I hadn't realized at this point because I was still in sixth form, and I realized very well now. You see, white people and the way they process alcohol is very different from people on my side of the world. They can drink 3 pitchers of all kinds of beer and still be fine. Like, their insides function different to ours. So yeah, now we keep drinking, we keep playing pool, and the lager takes a while to hit, and I think I can keep up with, man. We play the pool now, we're done playing, and he goes, let's go to a pub. I've never really been to a pub to chill. This is my first time. At the pub now, he goes, let's drink some more. My dumb ass thinks, oh, it hasn't hit yet, I could go for a pint. I kid you not, halfway through that pint, my legs just decided that it didn't want to be with me anymore. Like, it's going to sleep. And in the most slowest of motions, I was slowly falling down, but luckily I landed on a stool at a table, and I was just like I literally like dropped and dabbed on the table, like, and I was coming in and out of consciousness like there was no tomorrow. Like, it was really weird. Now apparently, I don't remember this, I was a blackout. They were looking for somebody to like treat me there, and they tried kicking me out of the pub, but I was so wasted that if they had kicked me out of the pub, I'd have been on the floor outside, and then my girlfriend and her family were not having it. So they were looking for somebody to like take care of me. Who is really trying to message me right now? They were looking for somebody to take care of me so they can go get the car and come pick me up. Now, why this needed to be more than one person to go get the car, I can't remember. And to be fair, I don't even remember exactly if that was the main reason, but stuff needed to happen that I need to be left with somebody who's for real trying to message me right now. So they found a lady who was a vet, who was just here for a good time with her friends, and if you're that lady, I'm very sorry you had to take care of me. So she was there trying to help me get better. They finally bring the car around, and I pass out again. I wake up, and I'm in the car. Apparently, I keep saying apparently because I get a lot of stuff in flashes and from hearsay. Apparently, I was in this car, drunk out of my mind, singing My Nigga by YG in the backseat. Whatever demon possessed me to be singing My Nigga in the backseat of this car, knowing damn near well I'm the only person of color within 20 miles. I have no clue. So now, I pull up to the house, they take me back to the house, and it was very late at this time, and my family friends, all Nigerian, parents were asleep at this time, only my boy Uma was awake. So they had the idea, they called Uma up, knowing how messy I was, and they didn't want to inform his parents about how messy I was. So they called Uma up, telling him to come outside. I remember Uma opening the door, carrying me on his shoulder. Well, not like a fireman lift, but like my arm was around his neck, on his shoulder. And then they drive up. And the way the house was is, it's like when you get into the house, there's a corridor this way and another corridor this way. This one leads into like the back, and then this one goes into the living room. So my room was upstairs and Uma's room was downstairs, but being the good friend he was, he realized taking me upstairs would not really be the smartest decision. So he tries to take me through this corridor so I can go through the back, you know, just sneak through the back and go into his room. But my insides had decided that they had had enough. All over the corridor going here. Yeah, I remember the smell, it wasn't pretty. He decides that he's gonna take me through here, and he turns around, I turn around, and my insides decided that they wanted to do round two. All over the corridor here. So now we're trapped in this island surrounded by puke. I really don't know how we got past it. I blacked out again. I woke up, I was in Uma's bed downstairs, and I had remembered that I had puked everywhere. This was about 5 AM. I was hearing voices in the living room, and I was starting to realize that everybody else in the house is awake. I was starting to think about how they're about to kick me out of this house because I just puked all over the corridor and I hadn't cleaned it up. So I muscled through the hangover, stood up, went into the corridor, and it was clean. Like, clean. My boy had actually cleaned up my chanda. Needless to say, I owe him forever. I owe him so much. Now the second story I just realized would be me snitching on other people besides myself. So I might need to get permission from other people if I can tell this story. Because it was very messy, a lot messier than this one. But anyway, if you guys like this video, I will reach out to all of them, see if I can tell the story. Because it's not, I'm not gonna mention any names, but if you know me, you know my circle, you know the people I'm talking about, is kind of thing. So if my circle don't mind me telling the story, I definitely will. But it's a lot messier than this one. But you guys need to like this video. Let me see how many people liked this story, and if I get enough likes, I'll tell the other story. So there. Like this video if you did. Let's get it to, I don't know what number. I'm not gonna give a number, but let's see the likes. When you get to a certain threshold, I'll post the second one with the other people's permission. So anyway, that's my first drunk story. I've only had two like this, I promise. I don't really drink that heavily anymore. Thank God, it's a learning experience. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Subscribe to MT Nerd if you haven't. And I will catch you guys later.